it's Monday morning. Bit of a nightmare of a morning, to be honest. I started at 7 o'clock. I went and picked the trailer up from Grays, which is like 10 minutes from the yard. Dropped the driver that was out with me Friday afternoon. I dropped him back to pick his lorry up after it's been in for repair. Yeah, dropped him off, picked the trailer up, back to the yard to load 2 boxes. Only to find out the forklift had a puncture and I couldn't hiab it on because it was stacked 3 high. And although my hiab would reach that high, my ladder isn't long enough to climb up at the top lift. It's not long enough to climb up to get on top of the box 3 high. So I had to wait for the forklift to be repaired. It was about 10:30, 11ish the time. Yeah, it was about 11:15 by the time I actually left the yard. It's now 12:30 and I'm still on my way to my first job. I'm about 40 minutes away from it, so I'll be there about 1:10, 1:15. And we're out the other side of Milton Keynes is where we're going. I've also got a second box on to deliver to where the M1 meets the A406 North Circular. I've got one to drop off there as well, but we'll see how we do for time. It's looking like it's going to be a late finish anyway, so yeah, we'll see how we do time wise. Right, I'll get on with the drive. I'll try not to speak in this one too much, just try a little bit something different. See you in a bit. Right, so we've just arrived on site. Yeah, we've just arrived on site here. It seems like there's nobody here at the minute. But this gate, I've just found the phone number I had, and the person's opened the gate with her phone. She just phoned us a number from her phone and the gate opens. So she's basically said just drive in. She's going to text me for a phone number for somebody else that's on close by or whatever. Yeah, and then we get it off. They'll tell me where to put it and we'll get it off. So I shall go and find out what's going on, give the guy a ring. I'll get back to you in a bit. Right, that's that one done. Unfortunately, wasn't allowed to record in there. I managed to get a picture. Yeah, when I pulled up, the guy said, if you see that way bridge there, in fact, I'll keep the picture up here now. He thought I could park on the way bridge and offload straight off the side from there, over the fence, straight to the field. But that little fenceway bit, firstly, the fenceway, I wouldn't have been able to get my outriggers, my legs out far enough to stretch out. If I'm stretching out that far with 2 ton, you want your legs out a fair way for the stability. And then secondly, even if I could, my legs don't reach that extra, being that much higher, my legs wouldn't stretch that much lower. I don't carry any blocks or anything to bring the pads that much higher. So the only option was to do it from the other side of it. I was a little bit worried about the tree to start with. The boom of the crane did actually go into the tree very slightly. You've got to be careful of all your hydraulic pipes that sit on top of the pale. All of the pipes, all the hydraulic pipes sit right on top of the boom of the crane. Silly place as far as I'm concerned, really. You'd think they'd be encased in a metal tube or something, but whatever. Yes, I wasn't too sure about the stretch, the reach to there, and I was a bit concerned about the tree, but as it happens, the job went fine. Lifting it off straight on, done straight out of there. It's now 5 to 2 in the afternoon. I'm up near sort of Banbury Way. Yeah, Banbury area. I'll be coming back down the M40. I've still got that North London job to do, but we'll have to have a break before I get there. Over 45 minutes. Yeah, could mean 6, 7 o'clock finish tonight, I think. We'll see how it goes.
After 800 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A43.
I've actually loaded them, I should have loaded the boxes the other way round this morning. I've now taken one off the bed of the unit. I've still got one on the drag trailer behind me. Now normally if this was a standard rigid without the hiab,
go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
you might get a little bit of tail whip from it, but this unit goes sort of 26, 27 ton ish, so there is enough weight on this to counteract that being on the back. It just means that I'm pulling that extra 2 ton on the trailer that I don't really need to be doing, but never mind. The original plan was to go and do the North London first, then come up to here. But as I said this morning, the forklift had a puncture, so I wasn't too sure if I was going to get the North London job done or not. So I was kind of planning on dropping the trailer in the yard.
Follow A43
and just deliver
for
this
3
one
miles.
and run back, which I still might end up doing. Yeah, I might not actually get the North London done. We'll see. Stick around. Yeah, let's see if I make it there in time or not. It is a Howden's, Howden's place I'm going to, Builders Merchants. They probably shut up 4:30, 5ish, so at the minute I'm not going to get there till 4:15. Get a bit of traffic to that. Come down the M40, M25. We'll see how it goes. See you in a bit. So we've had our break I stopped in Beaconsfield Services, which is the first one you come to when you come off the M25 for the M40. It's the first one. I've been in there, had me 45-minute break, and I've literally just pulled back onto the M25. Now I think I've already mentioned, if not, I've already spoke to the people that I was meant to be delivering this second box to, and yeah, they finish at 5 o'clock. They said they'd wait 5-10 minutes after that for me, but it's 4:20 now. I won't get there till probably something like 20 past, maybe 5:30. Not worth going all the way in there just to, well, to find out it's shut. So I've rung the office, told them it's not going to happen, which, to be fair, I already knew when I left the yard this morning. I'd already worked out my timings. I knew it wasn't going to happen. But yeah, you can't tell them that early. They'll just say, well, see how you get on. That's what I done. See how I got on, and yeah, I got on as I expected to get on. I've not hung about. I've literally gone straight up to that job, the other side of Oxford, Bicester. Delivered that one, run back as far as I could, had a break. Driving break, had to have it legally. Yeah, and that's me now. All because of that forklift with the puncture this morning. That's absolutely ruined the day for, well, everyone. I'm not going to be back to the yard now until probably, well, it's saying 10 to 6, but I'm going to hit up quite a lot of traffic on the way back from sort of South Mims Way area. I went right round then till probably somewhere near like Junction 27, the M11. So yeah, I reckon about 6:30 back to the yard. Home for about 7ish. So it sounds like tomorrow now I'm doing that failed job from this morning, or from today. Deliver that one and then deliver one round at, where did he say? Chalfront St Peter, which basically is like, well, I've just come up for it now. It's the junction just before the M40. Right, so I shall crack on. It's obviously going to be a 2-day vlog, this one. There's not a lot happened today, really. Hopefully a bit more exciting for tomorrow for you. So next time you see me now, it will now be the morning. See you in a bit. Morning. It's now Tuesday. Yeah, I got a t-shirt made up. Tracker wheel, it's a hiab life. It's literally 7:05. Yeah, you may have realised already, worked it out. I start at 7 o'clock every morning. The road I was on, the second I turned the camera on, coming out of my industrial estate, we're told there's a time restriction on the road, 7 till 7 for HGVs. Now, there's no actual signs up on the road to state that fact, and to be fair, we do roll back to the yard at any time, doesn't matter, whatever time, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we've had one come back 10 o'clock at night. Nothing's ever been said. I think, personally, I think it's just the office just saying that there's a restriction because they don't want us starting early for whatever reason. It's a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. Of course, as soon as you're starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, as soon as you get out onto the road, main road, you're just sitting in traffic. Bear with me a minute. Speaking of traffic is absolutely diabolically pulled this morning. It's saying 33-minute delays getting around North London. We're only going Staples Corner. It's where the M1 meets the A406. There's a little tiny industrial estate there that we should have done yesterday. Should have done yesterday, but now doing today. Trailer behind me again. Always got the trailer behind me, unless it's in for MOT or inspections or whatever. But pretty much I've got it all the time. It's not really a bad day, to be honest. Once I get this first, or to the first job, after there's pretty straightforward. We'll pretty much fly through it all. It's just getting through the traffic to the first job. So we got this one on the M1 North Circ bit. Oh, excuse me. Gosh, struggling this morning. Just can't wake up. one to deliver there, one to deliver around to Chalfont St Peter, whatever it's called, which is the junction off the M25 just before the M40. Yeah, so we deliver there and then pick one up about 10 minutes away from there. 10-15 minutes, so long as I can use the back road that I'm thinking of. I'm not 100% sure if it's lorry friendly, to be honest, but we shall see. The downside of being local-ish is I'm not going to be passing many places to stop to get diesel, and seeing as I'm only getting sort of 7 and a bit to the gallon, I've got half a tank. I should probably fill up. So I shall go and do that and then get on with the journey. I'm not going to be able to record this first one. It is a builder's merchants. Going on previous vloggers' experience, it's best I'm not even going to try, to be honest. But the other two we should be fine. I'll see you on the way out of there. Oh dear, this traffic so far this morning has been an absolute nightmare on the M25. Yeah, you can just never tell. Strangely, last night I come back there, well, from sort of Oxford way, just the other side of, and at 5 o'clock rush hour traffic I joined the M25 and I literally just sailed straight round. No hold-ups whatsoever. In fact, didn't even touch the brake pedal once. Not until I got down to junction 30, A13, my junction. Literally flew straight round. It's quite unusual. And then, yeah, this morning, just stop, start, 40 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour. Never mind. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update how I'm getting on with this journey to here. Once we get into this job, it's pretty decent after that, as I say. Gets us out of that part of London, so it's all good. See you in a bit. Right, I've delivered that North West London job. Apologies for not getting any footage of it. It was in a small industrial estate. The lorries parked absolutely everywhere, and it was just a really small Howland, very small, just a small shop front basically. And obviously, when I got the trailer on, I'd nosed the unit into their up against their shutter door, but the trailer was blocking the whole road. So I basically just had to get it off, delivered, down, packed away and out of there just as quick as I could, just so I don't hold nothing up. Yeah, so I'm on the, where am I? M1 North, heading out of London now. Yes, can't stand them both. So we've got this one more to drop off, which I got on the unit. I've just delivered the one off the trailer. If you remember from yesterday, I made the mistake of keeping one on the trailer, taking one off the unit. It just burns diesel big time, whereas pulling that extra weight behind it, rather than carrying the weight, it pulls it, drags it, hence the turbo drag. It's the same box that was on the trailer yesterday afternoon that I've just delivered. So that's that one gone. Now it's just an empty trailer I'm pulling about, so it's not so bad. So we're just going to deliver this 20. It's 18 mile. half hour, a little over. Yeah, get this one off. Company. Yeah, it's an import-export company, so I might well probably be recording in there, I reckon. And then we're going to collect a little 10-foot. Seems absolutely, which is from a garden centre. I'll be recording in there. Absolutely crazy, really. 61 and a half, sorry, foot length lorry, wagon and drag for 10-foot container. Right, so I was just checking. I've done quite a lot of these Whyvale garden centres over the last few months, just seeing if it's one I've done. It doesn't look like it is. I'm actually going to pull into this services. I don't think they take my fuel card, but I'm just going to go and try just on the off chance that they do. Although I think it's a Shell, in which case they definitely don't. But we shall see. Either way, yeah, it's a Shell. Either way I can do a toilet anyway, grab a drink. Catch you in a bit. So I've just been in that services, just a really quick one really. It's coffee day or whatever it is. As it happens, they had a Costa Express machine and I got my free coffee. I didn't. I actually got a hot chocolate, but it covers everything apparently. I thought it was just coffee, thinking I don't really want a coffee, but I'll get myself a hot chocolate, put it in the machine. The whole machine is free. That'll do me. I can see a few people abusing their machines today. I normally only have one hot drink a day, maybe two.
After 100 yards, bear left, M1.
That'll be the only one I have today. I'm not going anywhere else where there's a Costa, so.
Bear left.
I'm not greedy. As I say, I didn't even go in for a coffee. I went to get a hot chocolate. It just turns out it's free. See you in London, job. Right, so I've managed to come in. I can't get back out. Show you what I've had to do. I'm just waiting for someone. I've had to screw my trailer out. Luckily they've got two entrances, so I'm going to come out of there, reverse up, hook back on and go. That's as far around as I could get that screwed round. So it's quite narrow. There's where the container went. I couldn't do it from the roadway because of the trees. In fact, I tapped that tree on the way in. I'll speak to you when I get out. Oh, what a nightmare.
You will arrive at your destination at 11:58 a.m.
Yeah, so with an Arctic trailer, you can be sort of that far out almost when you bang underneath it.
After 90 yards, turn left, Burton's Lane,
it's a pin
then
on the
turn
bottom
right.
of the trailer and two claws basically like that. And as it hits it, it will pull the trailer, the nose of the trailer round a bit to straighten
Turn
it
left,
out.
then turn
Wagon
right.
and drag, it's a pin and a hole and it's the same size. You have to be spot on. Yeah, so when you're really hot. So when you're banging underneath it dead straight, it's easy. And my coupling is quarter of the way down the body underneath.
After 100 yards,
see,
turn right, Burton's
it's hard
Lane,
to judge
then
where it is.
turn right.
So at an angle, Yeah, seven times
Turn
I hit
right,
that pin.
then turn
I was
right.
millimetres out every time, but as I say, you have to be
Turn
spot
right,
on to get it.
A404, Chalfont Station Road.
I ended up getting a guy that was a next door neighbour actually. The people I was delivering for weren't interested, they were never going to help. But the neighbour came out.
Follow A404, Chalfont Station Road, towards the north for
Yes,
3.5 miles.
See me onto the pin. Sorted. It's only 11:30 anyway, and I am 25 minutes from my last job. Although I've only got a quarter of a tank of diesel left. Get to this one for 12 o'clock. Get the bucks on. I'm only collecting a little 10-foot out of a little garden centre. I'm hoping, so I got the window open because I'm hot, sweaty. Yeah, a little 10-foot out of a garden centre, so I might have to drop the trailer again now. We'll see how we get on with that. Oh, melting. Right, I'm going to go and get this one picked up. I'll see you there. That's it, day done. Box collected. Nice little 10-foot. Just adjust that a little bit. It's only 1 o'clock and I'm about it's an hour and a quarter from here. A little bit of traffic, hour and a half. It's going to be about 2:30, 3 by the time we get back. Yeah, about 2:30 I reckon, just after. So I tried a different camera angle just then for the lift. I basically attached, as you probably worked out, I attached the camera, the GoPro, right to on the end of the boom. First time I've tried that, it didn't come out quite as well as I was hoping. I needed to have moved it down a bit, or facing further down, so you can basically see a bit more on top of the box rather than so far out. It's a bit of trial and error.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A4251, Watford Road.
Yeah, all my little attachments that let me, so I can rotate it a little bit, I left at home, so
Cross
I'll
the
bring them in
roundabout
tomorrow.
and take the second exit.
Yeah, I'll bring them in tomorrow, or for the next vlog, which I intend to vlog every day this week. Whether there'll be individual vlogs or whether it'll be a couple of days in one, we'll see. Depends how it goes, really. Yeah. So, apologies
After
for the
350
bad camera
yards,
angle.
go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, M25, towards Stansted, then take the motorway.
But it does give you a bit of an idea of how high the boom is. And
Go left
see it
on the
moving.
roundabout
It's- yeah.
and take the first exit, then take the motorway.
Right, I actually didn't get diesel this morning. Just below a quarter of a tank. There's one place to get some from, which is South Mim Services, but I try and avoid that place if I can. Anyone that's a truck driver will know probably why I don't like the place. Not that I've got anything to hide, but roads tend to hang around in there a lot. And you can be queuing for ages trying to get diesel. There's enough in there to get me back. I'll fill up on the way into the yard. It's going to be early, so they may well send me out to go and get loaded for tomorrow out somewhere, but we shall see.
Follow M25 towards Stansted for 33 miles.
So if I don't speak to you before, I'll see you in the morning or in the next vlog. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.